Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Let me move the camera down so you see the full view. Look at this hot mess I'm in right now. But moving day. Well, it's not moving day, but I'm at the folks. This is my old bedroom. We got photos. August 1990. It's a Disney World trip. Let's see if you see a photo of me. Not many me, because you know what? In 1990, I was a teenager. This is how happy I was. Look at the finger. Me and my parents. How about that? That's what happens. You take a 15-year-old kid and bring him to Disney World in August when you got a beach house. Happy trip. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Yeah. Welcome on in. Midday Money. Sean Higgs coming out here. Whoa. We have a interesting kind of turn of events there, right? March Madness is marching. Big upset. St. Pete's. We did like the over there. The video picks yesterday. We go 3-3. Early, right? Michigan under. Loser by a point. Norfolk gets struck. Indiana gets struck. Richmond doggy outright. Peters over. And Akron plus 13.5. Almost got there. 223 and 180 is the number with the free pick video. And we'll get to all these. Auburn over. Bama over. Nova under. Texas money line. And Davidson is up. I got to say real fast. So I had all these picks up on like Monday. I put all my packages up. Boom, boom, boom. And yesterday afternoon before I'm leaving, jump on a plane. It's like, all my packages are canceled because all the game times were for 12 a.m. So everything was off the board. I had like one package up for yesterday, which I guess, okay, it started bad. I go 5-5. I take a 5-5 day when the favorites are like 10-1 out of the gate the first way through. So Colorado State loser, South Dak didn't get there. Memphis rolled for me. Longwood nowhere to be found. Richmond outright. Landline telephone at the parents' house. Should I answer it? Who knows?
We're calling to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Car's extended warranty. Marquette, loser there. UConn total pushes at 133, I believe. San Diego State loser. But then nice closer night. Murray, Akron under. I did have Peters, a couple other places at the 17-18 number. So, but we close out strong. It is what it is. Be sure, though, it's in the chat. Again, we're part of Max Wagers, right? That's a new YouTube channel. Go give it a follow. It's on Twitter. It's me. I got Midday Money, although it's 11:30 because it's tournament time. We're going to come in early because people want to jump on these noon games. Maybe I can make it closer to 11:45, but let's be honest. We do go an hour plus on these kind of games. We'll be talking about a bunch of things. Me, Allie Morningwood, Just Polly's, the Parlay King. I think he's betting. Is he betting royalty? I think that's his Twitter. I love that one. I wish he had a cool name like that.
Yes, it is.
You know, like if your name, like have something like my last name is like Stone, something like Stone Cold Locks or like Hard, like Steel. I don't know. You could, if you have a good name, Higgs. Where am I going with that? So, yes, straight up Sean. Like what? Hey, let's just take some money lines. I don't even know. We can't come over the phone one. But be sure to check out Chris King after rally 2-3. And then back to the window with the bank robbers. I love it. Call the cops. Scott. Game time. Nick, Tim, and Lenny. He's happy. I think Lenny's going to be pumped up about the Tigers. We're going to do next week, or maybe even this week. Who knows? Again, I'll be up here. You see me. You see this block of photo albums I got to get through. I got to box them up. I did that this morning. I got some boxes. My mom's have a closet full of shoes. I'm a human, folks. It is what it is. I got to take care of not just my family and my betting family, but whatever. A lot of stuff going on. Anyway, hope you like my Disney picture from 1990. Let's get on to the chitty chat. Or you know what? Before we get to chitty chat, because I got to scroll through 40 winning free picks and parlays, Max Wagers, and all the other things. Let's do a little. So yesterday, let's talk about it. Right? We'll talk amongst ourselves about it. I got to move my keyboard to a pillow. So we'll bust out the bracket here, right? The Gonzaga game, we'll talk about the 1 seed. So you have Gonzaga kind of roll, Kansas rolls there, Baylor. All these guys. This brings me back to like mid '90s college basketball, where the top seeds. And I know I said this. Your top like 8 teams we thought were like really good teams that were championship caliber teams. Pretty much all took care of business in a big way. We thought it would be blowout city, or maybe you get a battle. Obviously, Kentucky totally upset. They went in there thinking St. Pete's. This is a joke. And we like St. Pete, right? We talked about them in the Mach, or the Mach, the AA Mach. Not a bad club. They're pretty solid. Play some defense. We like the over because they gave up, again, 91 to St. John's, 85 to Providence or whatever. They gave up some points. Over would have been a play there. They just totally stunned me. Kentucky looked like they were signing pro contracts coming off the bus. Zero heart, not showing up at all. And I shouldn't say zero heart. And no, you know what? I will say that because when you have a late lead like that and you collapse against a underdog, that's just bad business there for Kentucky and Calipari. But Gonzaga, I said I like Georgia State. I didn't want them in that draw. Terrible draw for them, but what happened? Gonzaga rolls them out of the building. Baylor totally destroys. Kansas totally destroys. And then you had UCLA, a team everybody's high on, right? And I like UCLA. I said UCLA, Kentucky going to like the Final Four, one of those teams. I like the talent there. They struggle too. Taking the team lightly. Akron, the team's going to come out. Oh, wait, the Mac has some tough teams. They play a little tough ball there. I know people look down on them, but tough game there. The UCLA pulls it out. What else? We had overtime games all over the place. I'm happy with Murray getting it done. We had a nice second rounder. Would I like to see Murray and St. Peter's advancing somewhere else? Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. Fun day. You can't beat overtime games. You can't beat it when Kentucky gets knocked off or UCLA almost gets knocked off, and you have just a nice day of games. We did have some mass blowouts. Indiana showed up like January Indiana getting their doors blown off. And we'll talk a little bit about the Saturday action. We got lines for these games already. Saturday and some Sunday. We've got some CIT and NIT for Sunday. But like Saturday games, you look in real fast. This like Mary's line, you see them getting 3 from UCLA. I'm thinking to myself, now the way Mary's played looked really good. My car extended warranty's coming. Hello?
No, that one's about your student loans.
Loans on this one? As good as Mary's playing, can you buy low on UCLA here at 3? But we saw Mary's play tough. They beat Gonzaga. Right? UCLA lost to Gonzaga. You want to go that measure? Oh, we beat them. You lost to them. I don't know if I'm betting that game. It's at 3, 127. I want to lean UCLA. I think they're the better team. But is it you're buying so low on them off a bad outing and Mary's should this line be higher? Maybe it's lower because UCLA looks so bad and Mary's looks so good. We don't have to bet it. Some days you like the board. Some days you don't like the board. It happens. That's the way it is. So there is that. And I just want to get to my Friday lines here. So when I hit the chat, again, it's going to be a little hectic next couple of days here, and I apologize for that. It is what it is. I wanted to get down to AC. I was like, I ran into a buddy of mine. He's like, I thought you'd be down at the fan cave. I'm like, no fan cave this weekend. So I'm getting the folks ready for a move, and I thought I'd be able to, but not going to happen. I don't know if I get to just over to the Meadowlands, which is a 10-minute drive, 15 minutes away. Maybe something midweek. Who knows? Who the heck knows? I sure as heck know. Michael, good morning. You know what? Hold on to that. I have to talk about real fast. Where's the time traveler? Lock of the tournament. Michigan. Winner. He knows. He's a time traveler. Lex Steele, loving Marquette. He was like, it's a lock. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a lock. TuneIn TV, lock of the year for TuneIn TV, Arkansas -5. The old thank me later. Loser by what, a point? Half a point there? Tough one. Tough one, TuneIn TV. Although I got to give time traveler, although I should give him an asterisk because he is a time traveler. So maybe he already knew. Thoughts on Ohio State, Loyola? Again, I like these early games. I kind of lean to the under in these guys. and Loyola. This line would open up out of Pick'em. Loyola's a fave. I saw Loyola a minus point there, Ohio State minus point. When I see small school, big conference, little conference favored, it's much like when you get your 10 seed, 11 seed favored over a higher seed kind of game. It kind of auto plays on the opposite way that people think. You know, I mean, who's thinking? You know, all right, Sister Jean or whoever they love her. Listen, I don't. That's great stories, great storylines for CBS. I mean, as a bettor, you're worried about that. You know what? Stop betting. You're worried about Sister Jean does. Line wise, though, this tells me low shot. I look at it like everybody's gonna bet Ohio State. It's Ohio State. You know, next game up here, we'll talk about this. David, I see Davidson in caps. You know, you see Davidson against Michigan State, another one, little biggie. You know, same thing. Love the picks today already on Auburn over Bama. Excuse me, Auburn over Bama over and Davidson. Punctuation sometimes helps. Yeah, so you see what we got rolling here. I got those 2 overs in the chat. I think those guys are turning up a little bit. I think we get a little track meet in the action. And those, again, the SEC. Hey, you see Kentucky go down. You adjust your thinking on your Tennessees, your Auburns, your Arkansas, and Alabamas. I like BT and MSU. You know, the Virginia Tech for me, and not that I'm a Texas homer now. That's not the point. I just think the Big 12 better overall, top to bottom. And their top, I think, is much better than the ACC top. Virginia Tech's team we like. We've had them regular season grabbing BT. Can this team go Final Four? I think this is an Elite Eight type team. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not saying no to that. But on the whole, you know, sometimes you see Texas, again, it's what game are you getting from these teams? And that's the handicap. So sometimes you go a little gut play. I mean, I'm a grinder bet. I mean, I have numbers and stuff. I take Colorado State, and I said here in the chat I had Colorado State, even though I want to bet Michigan, because the Michigan as a team that nobody wants in there, that is a guarantee. I mean, it's after the fact. But the team that nobody thinks should be in there, I lost Syracuse a couple years ago. These are the teams, UCLA, Final Four run. These are the teams that not only win the playing games, they go to first round, they win second round. Next thing you know, they're in Sweet 16, and the club is like, they weren't even going to get in. They were the last team in the bracket. Somebody got snubbed. So, you know, again, Virginia Tech, I like them. I do. Michigan State, again, with this Big Ten. Now, Rutgers played a dogfight versus a ACC team. Crazy, but you know, the game goes to midnight, and then a little leprechaun comes out. They had they just had to hang in there. Irish were going to win on tape after that. But we see Maryland, Indiana against Mary's. What is it? I didn't think Indiana. I mean, you see Michigan State play games like that. Again, smaller, bigger, the line. I just feel everybody's going to be on. Everybody's going to come in and take Michigan State. I'm sure everybody had Kentucky yesterday. And if you had Kentucky, you probably had Kansas. You probably had a lot of fades. Fade bettors probably had a really good day. I mean, they've had a nice run early on with playing games, or whatever they first four, whatever you want to call them. Why is OSU so low? I feel like they should be higher. Now you're thinking like a guy who bets on games. Dave. Yes. It's low-hanging fruit. That's why we're all tortured. Eve saw the low-hanging apple. She ate it, and you can't eat that. You grab it, it could be poison. Looks good. Might be good. Might be good 4 out of 10 times. Is this the right time to grab it, though? And with 30 games today, or how many games are going today? 16 games and NBA. You got your 16 college or NBA and NHL, whatever's all together. You got to bet it just because you want to bet it. It's 12-15. That's the difference between making money and not making money. Betting because it's on TV and it's a tournament, and saying, you know what, I don't like this game. I'll wait till the game I like. TCU in the Hall. I want to take the Hall. I like the Hall. Give me the Pirates. We prefer the ECU Pirates, I think. Where's that guy at?
Yeah, I was trying. My mouse was slowly getting to the picture. I kept missing. Yes, ECU Pirates. But the only thing that ECU is doing right now is playing baseball, and They're not even doing that all that well right now.
Dave's like in Miami against the Trojans, USC. One of these teams, I think, goes on a run and will get a little deeper in the tournament. I don't think I won't be shocked there with one of these teams going. Same with Virginia Tech. I mean, Dave, you come in, this is like, I see this as like just Chalk City. I mean, this is Miami, Virginia Tech, you got kind of toss-ups. Michigan State, everybody's going to grab that because it's who's Davidson. Ohio State, Big Ten versus Loyola Chicago. TCU, a little TCU play, interesting against the Hawk. That is, again, I mean, I got this game. I got the whole maybe slight a little better. I did bet the whole. That being said, I mentioned I think the Big 12 is a better conference, and I do. LSU, hey, what new coach? Are they showing up? I don't know. Part of me wants to take the dog. It's just a no bet for me. I'm not running a bet for you. And I do think Bama takes that business. Give me the over, though, first. All spreads. Okay. Elliott, look at this guy. Look at this guy coming in. Duke, really? I mean, will I be shocked? Oh, excuse me.
1421 plus 1500. Let's roll.
Will I be shocked with a 30-something point Duke win here? No, I think Duke rolls this game. I just think it's just the way they ended the season. Lose their home game, final home game. The tournament, they didn't look good in the NCAA tournament, or the ACC tournament at all, not covering, then they lose. And now you have Fullerton. On the talent alone, this line was what? It was 18. If Duke, and this is the way Duke plays. Coach K's been here enough. He's gonna come in here and be like, guys, you'll know in the first half. If Duke's not up by 20, Fullerton is covering this game, and they'll be within 10 the whole way. The first 10, 15 minutes of this game will say how Duke's going to be in this entire tournament. They're going to lay a message that, all right, we're Duke. We've had some hiccups. We're going to show you why we beat Gonzaga before. You know, I mean, they did beat Gonzaga. So I expect Duke. Will I be shocked at a 85-50 kind of game here? A 30-point win like that Kansas blowout? Baylor, 30-something? Not at all. I think Duke wins this by 25, 30 points. I didn't bet him. I might add him to the chat, believe it or not. I might add him as a bet today. Who knows? Please, my app thing, I've gotten to Jersey last night and my phone was going crazy. It was like a Christmas tree blinking with everything activating up on my non-burner accounts. You got to bring him up another burner photo for the Mike. I grabbed 10.5 and 600 with Memphis. I said that. I said I'd be taking Memphis to move on. So yes, they could also lose by 20. Yeah, not only could they lose by 20, they could probably lose by 40. Bates back hitting threes and Memphis is out. I think so. You know, because they're going to have guys who are just going to roll out there. You know, they got their studs who can compete. They'll see these guys in the NBA. So definitely. Corenzo, how are you, my friend? Good to see you on a Friday, a football Friday. Devontae Adams to the Raiders. That's a big talk. No more college talk. Let's talk free agent signings at NFL. Matt Ryan going to be going to the Browns? That's what I'm hearing? Deshaun to Atlanta?
People are paying attention to football right now. It's college basketball time.
I don't understand, like, why Atlanta? Like, why? I mean, I'd go to the Saints before I go to Atlanta. I grabbed Florida +3 money line as soon as I got it. First half line. A little NIT. Is that today or is that a Saturday game? That's a Sunday game. Oh no, Florida. Yeah, Xavier. Mike's down to Sunday. I appreciate you jumping Sunday. You're bypassing Friday going to Sunday. What do I have at this time? Xavier was 3. I do like Florida. I forgot 3. LSU -4. Lock of the month. Here we go. Oh, I got the Jets game. Here we go. Yeah, the LSU Iowa State game, to me, it's just a no play. It's a no play for me. Let's see what happens. I mean, LSU, You've seen them play well, defense travels, all that. Maybe an under. I would just maybe look at the under there. Play the under. Michael's on my wavelength. Yes. Robert hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Jojo Rabbit's in the house. Rob Franklin, how you feeling over there? Jordan Love Fan Club winner. You got a quarterback making $50 million. You wasted a first-round pick, and you traded a wide receiver. How's Green Bay feeling today? Everybody heading over to Culver's for some cheese curds? What's going on over there? Let me know what's going on in Wisconsin. You know what? I want to take them. Right? I could come in. I said this before. I could come in and just take all these big dogs. Absolutely, 100%. But it ended up like yesterday, and I'd probably end up just splitting or having a little bit of losing day. I don't know. Just give me the under there because I could see Delaware scoring 50 points against an over defense. Give me the under. Under nothing. Low, over, Yes, I mean, that's the only way you got to look at that thing. Low Shy is very experienced, Big Ten. Again, Low Shy is going to turn into your San Diego, your South Dakota State of Friday. Looks like Biotech money line. Again, this won't shock me here. I mean, I got to lean towards Texas. I think they played a little tougher teams, stuff like that. But Virginia Tech, Sweet 16, Elite 8. I'm sure. MFers versus USC. Why you got to come in here cursing, bro? Why you got to come in here dropping MFs? Yeah. Miami, Florida, Biotech. Any thoughts? I think USC, I can't trust that team. All right? Let's just say I do not trust USC as a whole. But on the same token, I could see one of either of these teams going on a run to get to the Elite 8, believe it or not. And I do like Texas over Virginia Tech. Feel like you picked a lot of dog futures to win each region. Thoughts? Texas Tech, yes. Bama, no problem. Memphis, yep. UCLA, no problem. Tennessee, yes. Colorado State, yes. I had Colorado State. Houston, Miami, Providence. The least one, I mean, probably too many guys good numbers on because I have zero respect for them, and the odds makers have zero respect for them. I don't mind any of these. I mean, I'm with you. I like them all. Providence, I didn't like. It's the one I would have said no to because I had them losing yesterday. And how the heck, whatever, 3-pointer, unbelievable. Oh, it is. You move on. You can't dwell. It's exciting day yesterday, overtimes, excitement, upsets. It's Friday, new day. Colgate whiskey. Again, am I high on the Big Ten? No. But Colgate, big step up here. You're getting 9 points. That was the line. I don't know what the line is right now. It was 9. It's 7. It was 7.5. We have an updated line here. This is
It's still 7.5.
I mean, this is a home game for Freeman, Wisconsin. All right. So 10 o'clock at night.
Whiskey losing.
It could be this isn't your early game where everybody's gonna be chilling for Colgate to knock out a Big Ten team because they want Purdue to win because your Purdue fans are in the house for this game. You know what I'm saying? No, it's 10 o'clock at night. This game's rolling out. It'll be Cheesehead City, Whiskey Badger Nation. Tough spot. Again, that's why I guess the line opened up where it did. Come down a little bit. Tough spot for Colgate for sure. Miami, I do like Miami. Again, I'm not USC. Man. Colorado State got sent packing yesterday. Yeah, no, I'm with you on 2 years Colorado State's hurt me. You hurt my heart, Frank. You broke my heart. I'll be all over Davidson, Michigan State winning versus Duke. Yeah, whoever wins.
Nope, I'll be on Michigan State.
You'll be on the Duke.
Over Duke.
The Duke, yes. Definitely over that Duke.
I'll be back in Detroit, Lenny over Allie in that game.
Chattanooga. Well, we love our Mach, so I'm not going to badmouth our moccasins. Kentucky winning it all. The good news is they're out on day one, so you don't have to stress anything. Don't worry about hedging. You're good to go. So we got that going on. What do I think about Jacksonville over here? I do like the over, Jacksonville State over Auburn. This line was 20, immediately down to 16. I think it was 21 because I said, I want to grab 21. And by the time I go off the show, it was gone. I couldn't even get it. It was down to 18 and 16. I waited. I go to sleep and the lines move. So I couldn't even get a good number. It's weird, you know what I mean? But I had some Like I had San Diego State plus a half a point, and they ended up being a 2-point fave. So, hey, early moves, shop around, get different books. I still kind of like them cover. They can shoot the three, but again, over Auburn there, Antoine. V-Tech under. I can get behind the under. Arizona over. Sure, Arizona's going to score 90. Duke over. The Duke game, I don't know. I mean, we've seen not lackluster, but I don't know, kind of, are we getting a full-blown Duke coming out, make a statement game here? And then you have Duke up 34-16 at the half, and they go on to win 75-50, and it's an under. They're scoring there 70, 80 points, but the Blue Hens are blue henning it up, and it's CAA style, and they think they're playing Towson to a 55-51 game. And they lose by 25. So I would say under Duke, but over Arizona. Basketball, big spring training, that's where it's at. Big dance where it's at. As much, and sometimes I do spring training baseball, and I'll say this, you really, and it's tough to fill out a spring training pick on a site as a top guy. Hey, I'm top. Betting on your own though, and you can do this too, wherever you are. You know who's playing. If it's a road game, what kind of teams traveling, they tell you ahead of time what kind of lineups you're getting. And again, you're online now. It's on your phone. You're not calling the man in New York or wherever major city lived in and saying, hey, he's there on a Tuesday afternoon now. Now you have lines all the time. Back in the day, you couldn't bet spring training baseball. It'd be like, nobody's in the office. You come here Saturday, Sunday, that's it. Maybe regular season. Maybe you're lucky. You had a good guy. He might be there on a day game on Wednesday. Usually 6 o'clock lines open up. Now you go home, you do your work, you pull up your local newspapers, your beat writers, see who's playing. You can make money in spring training baseball. Hand over fist, no hand. I do it. I've done it. I haven't. Now I haven't yet because of just the way the spring training is rolled out. It's middle of March Madness. But yes, you can make money, folks, in spring training. And it's work, but it's not really difficult work because the beat writers got you covered. And stick local. You don't have to, like anything I tell you here, you don't have to run out and bet 14 spring training games. You live in the New York area, LA, Texas, Florida, wherever you're at, follow the team you like. Even if wherever you are, whatever's your favorite team, follow the beat writers. You see the articles, who's playing, this guy's pitching for an inning. You can figure it out. It is beatable. And good morning to you, JoJo Robert, Von Miller to Buffalo. AFC East lock. I'd be on the Patriots again. I said last year we were on the Patriots. We'll be on the Patriots again this year. Everybody's going to be on the Bills. Jacksonville State, yeah. I know who you meant there. I like the over in that game, though, against Auburn. I lean over before betting the side there, Mr. Williams. Alabama -4, Yale plus a 16. Bama. Where's this Bama game here? Well, I know where the Yale game is. Why can't I find it on my thing? What time's the game? Here we go. Yale Purdue is at 2 o'clock. It's 15 and a half. But it's 16 and a half. So it's come down a little bit. Well, just a tick. So it's actually 16 now still. So it's back up. Yale's going to want to play a little physical. I would maybe lean under in this game because I don't think they'll stop Purdue, but I don't think they'll be able to score inside. So they need all of their shots to be forward. They're going to need everything forward. And Alabama. I don't have it written down here. I don't know why.
Alabama's against Notre Dame. It's a 4 still.
Oh, that's right, because it's my adding. That's why. Yep. I did it right on my sheet. Yes. I like the over in that game because Notre Dame could score. And as we said, and I'll repeat myself when these teams move on, Notre Dame was pretty decent in the ACC. They had some nice little wins. I'm going to lean over. I think Bama wins, but I'll lean over first before I lay the 4. I don't know. But for me, I would have had, and this is more based on overtime for Notre Dame, the way that whole game was. And if it goes to overtime again here, which we could easily get, Bama could have lost to either of these teams. And I was like upset special on Alabama, sure. I just think, and yes, you're young, it's playoff time, you're going to everybody hearts out on the field, all that nonsense. But I think you're going to need to. The freshness of Bama here might come into play late in the game. A day late, we talk about 4 and 4 days for these tournaments. We see shots down falling. We get lower scoring games. You got a day to rebound, okay. But still, Bama's going to come at you hard. Late in the game, I don't know if those shots are falling. I don't know. At this point, I'm going to lean Alabama in the over. Did not bet it. TCU under, yes. Purdue under, yes. I'll go Purdue under. Purdue's just scored. I don't know if Yale's going to contribute. They're going to cut a D up, but I think that just gets away from them. Probably lean over Purdue there. Did not bet it. Monty State plus the 15. Yeah, I thought about taking them here. But this is a huge step up in class. It's 50. It was 15 and a half. Hasn't really moved at all, which is interesting. And I got this more of like a 10 or 12 point game. So power ranking wise, you want to go that way, I'll lean to the dog. Did I bet it? No, did not bet it. Same with Jacksonville. This line here was another. Again, it was 21 on opening night. Immediately went to 17-18, and now it's down to 14 against Auburn. So again, same kind of power numbers, right around the same. What do I have this? Again, actually more Auburn 14 and a half, 15 points. Is it worth it to me to bet it? No. Give me the over. I think we get some scoring in it. Because for Jacksonville State to be in this game, they're going to have to hit 55% of their threes. That's where they're going to be firing away. Davidson, yes, Ohio State not loving. Everything else, I'm not even answering. I don't know who. I told you, Sean, I am not jumping into spring training. I didn't look, so I can't even give thoughts on these games. I don't know any pitching matchups or who's traveling. Ohio State money line or one. Can't see them losing. I don't know, Kenny. That game there, much like the Davidson game, everyone's going to be on Ohio State and Michigan State. We're going to find out how good this Big Ten is because Indiana got wrecked. Rutgers was in a dogfight. Michigan won over Colorado State. We saw the Mountain West not look too good in their outings. So, Jacksonville State spread. I kind of like the points, but it's, again, right on 14.5, 15. Not enough for me to put my money on it. Houston -8 under. This is a tricky one. UAB is going to come out and play. Maybe, believe it or not, I want to look at the over here. I know part of me is like under in this game. It was 135. It's up to 137. And I think it's closer to like a 140-ish, believe it or not. So, I don't bet on spring training at all, but I love to watch baseball. I'm a baseball guy. I like doing baseball, but I can't come in here like this. We got Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers. Why am I not shocked? Because I think all these are probably like huge favorites today. What are the lines? I said, I don't know, Mr. Nika. I was talking about baseball before. Yeah, spring training. Go ahead.
Surprisingly, the biggest favorite on today, yeah, 165 for the Yankees, 165 for the Dodgers. What was the other one? Red Sox. Oh, Red Sox 138. Yeah, but your three biggest favorites on the slate are Dodgers, Yankees, and of course the Arizona Diamondbacks. So there you go.
Diamondback futures, baby. We're jumping on the Diamondbacks and the Tigers to win respective divisions to make playoffs. But back to Miss Nikki here with baseball. Yes. People on bet spring training. You can. I'm all for it. You can make money. And I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look at the spring training lines today. I don't know who's traveling. Like a lot of these teams put a guy on the bus. They're not putting veterans on the bus. Yankees pitch days. People thinking, well, Cole's on the mound. The guy's going to throw one inning. Goodbye. And then you're going to get some guy number 74 come in. Who are you? I don't even know this guy. I don't know. I didn't look to see from the Yankee beat writers who's pitching, who they're facing. Are you following all 6 of these teams? Because you got 3, but the 3 teams are following. You know the lineups ahead of time because you should, because they put them out. Who's going? So maybe you did. I didn't look at anything, so can't come in and give you a thought. Thoughts on Texas VT over to 123. I love playing under this tournament. Trend all year is Texas under at home and over on the road. I would look to the over here. Yeah, you got to lean. You know, the Mach Marcos, you've been in the chat. This is one of our teams. We haven't won a tournament. We've had them multiple times since November. And you saw me take Colorado State. Those kind of teams I kind of stick with. I think they're good teams for a reason. They get to the tournament. I expect them to still carry on and be worth value to us. Crappy day yesterday. We'll turn around. See, you know, my day started bad. I ended up going 5-5-1, which isn't terrible considering the massacres of, you know, favorites rolling on teams. So, and it's been now like that again. Opening night, these, you know, we have faves. So I'm scuttling at 500. That's all right. I'm not worried. It is what it is. No harm, no foul, right? As they say. Flames puck line, no other hockey game. I didn't even know who's playing on the ice today. I'm in a new location. I don't have my backup computer set up here, so I didn't even look at other things. No college for me. Mr. Nika. What are you doing? Go have a Labettes and some red snapper for lunch and contemplate your thinking here, not betting on a March Madness Friday in the NCAA tournament. Don't trust the Yankees today. Like Sean, did you look into it? Who's on the hill today? What's the Yankees pitching rotation? You're betting the Yankees today. He likes the on the points Montana. I thought, you know what? I thought that said Yankees. I saw the Y. I thought it was Yankees. KG, I'll get back to you. Who's pitching, Sean? Do you know? You got the lineup? I mean, what's going on here? Kind of like the on the points, Montana State points. Montana State numbers right on point, and Yale, I think they kind of keep it close, but in the end, I don't know if they could hang. I think Purdue probably pulls away late. Yale's going to need a lot of help. Grizzle, Spurs, Raptors, NBA. Sean's against the Yankees. First game, Yankees don't play. Again, who's pitching? You like the things. Who you should know. You shouldn't have to look. If you're betting a game, you should just roll off your fingertips the rotation of who's coming into this game today. I don't hate the Knicks, Panthers hockey, mostly be AHL. All right, only thing I'm worried about here is LSU and Bama. So LSU, again, is that a game I really want to bet on with no head coach? Gets canned on Saturday? Not interested. He's like my big game's future. I was pick one to win the NIT. St. Bonnie's. Fine. I like it. I said to take Iona to win it. Bonnie's would have been a good play. No love there. No hate on that. I like it. Yes, MLB. Spring training. Regular season, April 7th. Ohio State hasn't been on the first round in the last 3 years. Yeah. Well, I mean, Mother, we're going to roll into this. You got to look at Villanova, I think, or UConn going into yesterday. Had won like one tournament game, I think, the last 7 years. So, those things, they are what they are. I took the day off. It's college basketball. Pelicans versus Spurs. You know what? I like New Orleans. They've been battling. So, yes. I didn't look at NBA, but I'll say yes to that one. Exactly. I mean, can you find listen, we talk about NBA all the time here, how I come in and pick it, but listen, this weekend, a lot of college basketball, that's what I'm looking at. I don't like to proverbially put all the eggs in one basket, but after a nice college basketball season, a nice tournament last year, a nice basketball season last year, I'm going to make me money, and that's college basketball right now. And baseball USA, spring training. The best sport to bet on. Going to the third, exactly. Yes. I say it all the time, Mike. I mean, you've heard me say it. You're here. The best team's going to lose 62 games. Short of an outlier, somebody win 110, which is rare. The best team's losing 62. Of those, they lose 15 at home when they're 250-plus favorites. You're at even money fading the best team. So, I mean, yeah, it's a great spot. You can be 20 games under 500 and still make money. Big X. I'm back in the dirty jers. Thoughts on OSU will under. I do like the under just because it's an early game and it's Loshai plays some defense. So give me some under. Everybody's going to be on the dog here in the crowd cheering on the old lady. College has been burning too much. I'm over it. Mr. Lee, can you come in here? How's it? Come on. No way. Ramblers first half. Let's go, Michael. I'm riding. I agree. I'm not loving Ohio State. That line tells you who's there. Yankees got Wisniewski and Crow for Pitt. How many innings are you on? I mean, I know at the start they go, what, 2 innings? 1 inning? You should have the whole – they usually tell you who's coming in following them.
Who the heck is Winsoniski? Am I just missing something? Is he? I feel like he's never made a start in the MLB before.
He's probably going to go 2 innings. They'll bring somebody else in. That's why.
He's probably going to get bombed. Go Pittsburgh today.
Let's get it, Ronald. You know it. You know what we do here. So, Auburn over, Bama over, Nova under, Texas, Davidson, and again, it is noon. People are going to be coming in like, midday money, you've been on for 40 minutes. What happens here? Well, it's, we have tournament time. I kind of busted up a little bit here. You got me, and then after me, again, head over to Max Wagers. It's just a different YouTube channel. It's not a big deal. It's still winner free picks and picks and parlays, stuff like that. It's, part of, winners and whiners, all types of stuff. It's all the same. It's just a different channel to view. But same talent. We got a new guys in. Me, Allie's after me, Chris King, and Chris, he's got to be people from my show going there because it's like Parlay Central in here. So back to Wisconsin Scott, their show is good. They got, again, Call the Cops, Derogatory. They do a good show. And the other guys, I don't know if you ever seen these guys, Nick, Tim, and Lenny. They're new.
They're a bunch of idiots. Don't listen to them. They don't know crap.
First
they're
time on YouTube. Back to the comment section. Darius, Portland plus 15 over to 228. Who are they playing? We got a NBA question. What do we got here? Trailblazers.
No to the NBA. Get out of there.
Who they got?
Run far, far away from the NBA. I love the NBA. Fade it. Get rid of it. Gone for the weekend.
Are they getting 15 from the Lakers? Who they got?
Who do they get? Portland's against. I don't even remember who they're against. That shows a lot. The Nets.
You know what? I might think about taking Portland there. I don't know.
Durant,
because Durant's like playing into shape, so he's not really. They know where they're on the play. They don't care. They're like, Kyrie's coming back, and then we're going to make some noise.
Yeah.
If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys playing with our toys. That's a little P-Funk for those of you who don't know. In Plainfield. Have a good one. Tate, I will see you on Saturday. Best of luck today. Youngstein Donaldson, you guys have to sit low to it. Oh yeah, we got another DH, first baseman, third baseman guy. Wonderful. Oh, TuneIn TV decides to show up today. Hi, TuneIn TV. Lock of the year, Arkansas -5. They lose by half a point. How you feeling today? Thank me later. Those are the worst. Tune in. I'd much rather have a game lose, and I'm not in it, and I chalk it up. You know what? Bad number, bad bet by me. Right on the number, and you're losing or winning by that. It's like, look, I got it. I'll take it. You lose, you're like, what the heck? Come on. Open up that box score. Who missed the free throw? What happened here? What's the turnovers? What happened here? The rebounding. You look for that 1 point that cost you the game. Give me a team getting blown out. Tell me you took Kentucky yesterday. Hey, it happens. What are you going to do? Shake your head, move on. Well, I got upset. Half-point losers. The pain. Utah Nuggets, Celtics, Suns, Raptors. All faves here.
Can I say, as much as I love fading the Lakers, be careful with the Raptors today. Raptors are on their first game back after a 5-game out west trip, so just be careful with that one.
I would agree to that. Texas over. I like the Texas over.
Yes, Texas over.
Raptors over Lakers. No. You just mentioned it, and I will agree. We fade the Lakers like we have to wake up in the morning and go to the bathroom and get a cup of coffee or drink water, whatever you got to do.
Fading the Lakers is a full-time job, but I'm taking the day off to watch college basketball.
This spot, I would not do it. We said it the other day, too. I'm like, you know what? This line looked a little weird, and they ended up winning. I don't like this. I don't like fading the Raptors here. No. I'll tell you college totals. Nervous, my friend. College basketball. Oh boy. No, come on, man. We're 220. We're 40 games over 500 in college basketball, Mr. Nika. And you got a year. You're not even a newbie here. You came around for a ride last year when we were just as good, and you're worried about college basketball. Come on, man. What do I got to do to earn your trust and respect on betting college hoops? I feel great. Bought a point. Yeesh. All right. You could have just said money line in the chat then too, man. As I always say, I make jokes. Never in doubt, right? You win by that point, overtime, half point winner, never in doubt. We just move on. It happens. I wait till Lakers play to make money in. Seriously. So, I mean, you can't do Lakers regular season now. You can't. You can't do it. You can't do it. Don't miss the back end of the window show. Bet the farm, bet type of consistent.
Oh yeah, that's the Scott and Scott show. That's like their best bet segment.
Yeah. No, I love the name. It's great. Like it's, you know, and I say to everybody who does the little videos, we're all doing something different. Everybody's comes in different ways, different angles, different thoughts, different way we come across. That one's good. I like that. That's a fun show. I think people enjoy that. That's what people like. Danica, take Ohio State and Davidson, he says. From the other Sean, who spells his name wrong. All right, we got games tipping in a bit. I'm going to roll on out because, I got to box up some photo albums from the 80s and 90s. Go through my childhood. Reminisce. Maybe I'll find some old report cards. He's a pleasure to have in class, but he doesn't apply himself. Spend less time talking to friends. Trying to make people laugh. Hey, it is what it is. Still doing that today. All right, everyone. Have a nice Friday. Saturday, we're back. Probably, at quarter after 11:30 around the same time. I try to get in before the noon games for everybody. I know it's midday money, but again, with the whole new network, I don't like to mess things up, but it is what it is. I'll move my show up a little bit to get some more stuff going on. I don't want to run into Allie's show, but again, tomorrow probably maybe we'll do a little 11:30 as opposed to 11:15. But by then, by the time I stop doing it, people are gonna be in on Monday like, "What? You're not doing that 11? It's not early anymore." Raptors. No, not in this spot, Rob. No. Only showing without an H is able to say that. You know it. You know it. All right, my friends. Have a nice Friday.